Hey Pectus Warriors, it's Riley Byrne from FixPectus.com. In today's video, I'm going to take you through a 5-minute chest stretching regime. Stretching the chest is super important if you have pectus. Typically, we have tight pecs, okay? This is creating and accentuating the rounded shoulders that you probably all have if you look at your default posture. Most people with pectus, most modern century humans, they're rounded like this, okay? This makes indent look way worse. Stretching the chest is a fundamental thing for opening that up, as well as strengthening the back. Also, when we start training the chest to build the chest and build that muscle to improve our pectus, it's going to make your chest tighter. So we need to make sure we're balancing that with stretching the chest. So it's something that I program for all my clients every single day. And so I'm going to take you through the flow. So got a little timer up there. I'm going to hold each stretch for 1 minute. It's going to be 5 minutes in total. The first stretch we're starting with is just a banded chest stretch. So I've got my band connected there. And you can just do this on a wall as well as an easy option if you don't want to do, if you don't have a band. But for this, what I'm focusing on is ribs down firstly. If you let your ribs arch, it will take away from the chest. You really want to focus on getting that ribs down pattern, core engaged. Then I'm thinking about rotating against the way that the band is, okay? And so that's creating a real stretch on my pec. So rather than like being like this, it's that rotation, okay? And now I'm also trying to think about retracting my shoulder blade down and back a bit. Okay, I'm really feeling a really good stretch on my pec here. And in here where it's attaching to the shoulder, as well as here. Now, the beauty of having this band is it enables this stretch to be a little bit more dynamic, so you can play around with where you're holding it and feel it stretching in slightly different positions. I'm really feeling that opening up my pecs nicely. Okay, so it's been a minute. Now we're gonna do the same on the other side. And again, same thing. I'm turning away from where the band's connected. So I've got that tension. It's optimizing that stretch. I'm moving around. I'm keeping my ribs down, core engaged. I'm feeling that stretch. So honestly, guys, like stretching the chest is so important for pectus. It's especially when you start by following a program, you start working out to improve it. You need to make sure you're stretching your chest. So something I get all my clients to do, because when you open up that posture, that makes the indent look so much less noticeable, more than you would think. For a lot of my clients, like sometimes it's just opening up their posture that has the biggest effect on making their pectus look less noticeable. So I'm trying to actually rotate even deeper into this stretch, really feel it. Okay, that's been a minute now on that. Feels so good. Like when a stretch is feeling good, you can hold it for a bit longer. I'm really enjoying this. I'm feeling a really good release. So, I set time limits just so it doesn't bore my clients, but you can hold a stretch for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you know, it's only going to help more. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a banded pullovers for a minute. Okay, so with these banded pullovers, we want to focus on keeping our arms straight, not bent, straight. And externally rotate it at the shoulder a little bit. And then from there, we're just gonna rotate. So 1 minute of just slow, controlled movements. You'll feel this opening up your chest. I remember doing this with some clients in person when I, in PT some people with pectus in person. And there was this one client, even with this, so the wider you go with your hands on this, the easier it is, by the way. And so there was this one client where I had him all the way out and he still couldn't do it. Like he was like going like this. So do this stretch and it's a good kind of test to see kind of how your chest mobility is and how tight your pecs are. Okay, and like for me, I'm at the point where I can get it pretty close hands and still do it. And also, guys, don't be rotating your back out and flaring your ribs. That's a tendency I see a lot of people. It's compensating. We really want to get that control of our ribs and our core. And it's actually going to optimize this stretch. So core on, ribs down whilst you're doing this stretch. Okay, it's going to make it feel better. Okay, so also, this is something I actually program for my clients in their warm-up regimes before they start their workouts. Help warm up the shoulders, open up the chest a bit. So that's that one. Okay. Now we're going to go on to a couch stretch. This is great to open up your thoracic and your lats as well. So part of opening up your posture for pectus is also the lats and the thoracic. So, and guys, part of stretching as well is breathing. So you want to be breathing And I want you to actively think about, on your breath out, pushing out your sternum as you do this stretch and just getting deeper into it every time you breathe out. So breathing in and out through the nose and really trying to get deep in this stretch, keeping your back nice and straight. You also feel this loosening up your hips, your shoulders, your lats, your chest. This is a great stretch. So all you need is, like, I'm doing it on a bench, but you can do it on a couch, your bed, anything like that. And it'll work really well. Okay. And when you're stretching, like, do try and rotate, get deeper into the positions. That's how you improve your flexibility. Okay. It's not just about holding that one position. As you start to loosen up, as you hold the strength stretch longer, get deeper into it. Okay, that's that stretch. And then the last stretch we're going to finish with is wall slides. This is the hardest stretch. With wall slides, you want to keep your lower back flat on the wall, your upper back flat on the wall, your head flat on the wall, your elbows on the wall, your forearms on the wall, your palms on the wall, everything flat on the wall, and you're going to do slow slides. Now, to be honest, my left shoulder, I have an external rotation issue, okay? And I can't get my left hand flat on the wall. So this is a stretch that I have been prescribed and have done for years, and I've been a bit slack with it lately. And so my left shoulder has actually gotten worse. So there you go, guys. I'm human as well. It's something I need to be doing more of too. And so I'm filming this video of me doing this stretching regime, and I'm in this battle with you guys. I went through all these workouts, all these stretching sessions as well. Okay. And just really slow, steady slides. Alrighty guys, so that was the stretching regime for you guys to follow along and do. It ended up taking me just 5 minutes, really effective. I already feel like my chest is looser and I'm in a better posture. So try it, see how it makes your chest feel, how it makes you hold your posture better, and then combo that with, you know, strengthening your back, and you'll really feel a difference on your posture right away. And then you can see just how effective my programming is, and, you know, all this information I'm giving you guys. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you're interested in coaching, then you should book a strategy call with me so I can meet you, determine make sure you're going to be the right fit, and then determine the right approach and program for you. So link is in the description for that, and I look forward to meeting you soon.